From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, and to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your We Are News. We are 24 News Radio TV.
A lovely evening to you. Many thanks for joining us on the News Update on 24 News Radio and Television. My name is Grace Afo. Government has indicated plans to revive all moribund steel companies in the country more than 2 decades after a failed privatization drive left once thriving plants across Nigeria in ruins. It stated that the resuscitation of steel assets, whether privatized or government-owned, will ensure they contribute to national development as originally envisaged. President Bola Tinubu revealed the plan at the inaugural National Steel Stakeholder Summit on the development of the steel sector in Abuja, themed Rebuilding and Consolidating Nigeria's Steel Industry, Collaborative Action for Sustainable Growth and Global Competitiveness. Represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, the President noted that by revitalizing Nigeria's steel sector of industrial growth, job creation and sustainable development, he declared that with the resuscitation of the companies, the country will produce 10 million tons of liquid steel annually by 2030 and create 500,000 direct and indirect jobs. He also announced that a final decision to determine the best deal on the Ajaokuta steel plant, following a comprehensive review of their financial, managerial and technical competence, is expected to be taken very soon. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has said it will begin screening for over 500 exceptional candidates below 16 years of age seeking admission into tertiary institutions for the 2025-2026 academic session between September 22 and 26. The exercise will be conducted by a special technical committee set up by JAMB. Speaking during the meeting, JAMB Registrar Ishaq Oloyede said 3 venues have been selected for the screening: Lagos, Abuja, and Owerri. He said Lagos will host 397, Owerri 136, and Abuja 66 candidates. Oloyede, who noted that out of 41,027 underage candidates who sat for the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, more than 40,000 did not scale the first hurdle, explained that the screening is to ensure that only exceptional and well-prepared underage candidates gain admission. During the meeting, a subcommittee led by Professor Toheed Adedoja presented its report on the planned assessment, stating that candidates will face subject-specific tests followed by a brief oral interview. An Ikeja Magistrate Court sitting in Oba, Lagos State, has discharged Comfort Emerson, the passenger accused of unruly behavior and assault aboard an Ibom Air flight. Straight Olarewaju Salami discharged Emerson following the withdrawal of the 5 charges preferred against her by the police. Earlier, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, announced the decision following consultation with stakeholders in the aviation sector. According to the minister, the resolutions were reached after reviewing the incident, considering appeals from well-meaning individuals and considering the remorse shown by those involved. Keyamo revealed that Ibom Air has agreed to withdraw its complaints against Emerson, who was arrested over the August 10 incident. At the resumed hearing of the case, the prosecution, Oluwabumi Adeito, informed the court that there were new developments that necessitated the withdrawal of the case. The Director General of the National Orientation Agency, NOAA, Lanre Isaonilu, has unveiled 5 new nationwide enlightenment campaigns on government policies, national values, community awareness, disaster preparedness, and national identity. 5 thematic areas for the campaign include national enlightenment on government policies, programs and activities, flood mitigation and disaster preparedness, national security awareness, national value reorientation for students against extremism, and the Nigerian Identity Project and National Symbols Campaign. Speaking during a press conference to unveil the campaigns in Abuja, the DG explained that the intensive campaigns will hold across the country over the next 2 weeks. He added that all 4,000 staff of the agency across its 818 office locations in the 774 local governments of the Federation will be engaged in the campaigns, scheduled to commence on Wednesday, 20th August 2025 for the next 15 days. This is still the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Still to come, and it's from the foreign scene and the world of sports. Stay with us. Glad you are still there, just joining us. This is the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Over now to the foreign scene. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has indicated that Gaza's ceasefire efforts are now focused on a comprehensive deal to release all the remaining hostages at once. The plan previously being pushed was for an initial 60-day truce and partial release of living hostages. Hamas says a delegation of its leaders is in Cairo for preliminary talks with Egyptian officials. Reports say that mediators see a window of opportunity in the coming weeks to try to push a deal through. And from Europe, at least 3 people have died in a scorching heat wave that is fueling dozens of wildfires across parts of southern Europe, forcing thousands of people from their homes. Red heat alerts have been issued in parts of Italy, France, Spain, Portugal, and the Balkans, warning of against significant risk to heat temperatures push above 40 centigrade. Spain's weather service EMET said temperatures could reach 44 centigrade in Seville and Cordoba, while southern Portugal could also hit 44 centigrade. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said that rescue services are working tirelessly to extinguish the fire. In Spain's northwestern region, almost 4,000 people were evacuated and more than 30 blazes were reported. Another 2,000 people were evacuated from hotels and homes near the tourist hotspot of Tarifa in the southern region of Andalusia. And from the world of sports, 10-year-old chess prodigy from northwestern London has become the youngest person to earn the Women's International Master title. Bhodana Sivanandan from Harrow also became the first youngest female player to beat chess grandmaster at the 2025 British Chess Championship earlier this month. In 2024, Bhodana was thought to have become the youngest person ever to represent England internationally in any sport when she was selected for England women's team at the Chess Olympiad in Hungary. Her father, Siva, previously told newsmen he had no idea where his daughter got her talent from, as neither he or his wife, both engineering graduates, are any good at chess. And that is a wrap on the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Do stay tuned for more programs will be coming your way. My name is Grace Nwafo. Have a lovely evening.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news